Okay, guys, tomorrow is the first test of the year. So let's look at our study guide. Anna buys dog food every 4 days and cat food every 8 days. If she buys both kinds of pet food today, in how many days will she next buy both kinds of pet food? That right there tells us this is an LCM question. And I'm looking for the LCM of 4 and 8. So we'll go into, most of you in class day always want to start with 2, so we'll just do that one. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And once again, 2 can go into that. 2 goes into 1 time, goes into 4 2 times. Now remember, LCM is all of them, so I'm looking at all of these right here. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 1 is still 4, and times 2 is 8 days. So in 8 days, she'll be buying both of them again. Okay, question number 2. Quarterback threw a football 42.5 yards over 5 plays. How many yards did a quarterback average per play? So this is a division question. We have 42.5 divided by 5. First step, I need to change this to an improper fraction. So it's denominator times whole number. So 2 times 42 is 84 plus numerator. So 84 plus 1 is 85 over 2. Opposite of division is multiplication. And I need to find the reciprocal. Remember, a whole number, to turn it into a fraction, I simply just put a 1 under it. So the reciprocal of 5 is 1/5. And now I can go straight across. 85 times 1 is 85. 2 times 5 is 10. That's an improper fraction, so I can do 85 divided by 10. Goes in there 8 times. And 8 times 10 is 80. 5 left over. So I have a whole number of 8. Oh, try that again. What happened here? Let's try this again. Whole number of 8. Numerator of 5. And denominator of 10. 5 and 10 can be divided both by 5. And that would give me 8 and 1/2 yards per play. So yards, space, per play. Okay, question 3. Kaylee uses 13.5 yards of ribbon to make bows for the dance. Each bow requires 3/4 of a yard. How many bows can she make? Once again, this is a division problem. We have 13 and 1/2 divided by 3/4. So first, change this to improper fraction, times, add. So I get 27 over 2. Opposite of division is multiplication. Reciprocal of second fraction is 4/3. So 27 times 8 is 108 over 6. It's an improper fraction. So 108 divided by 6 goes in there 1 time, which is 6. 4, bring down my 8. 6 goes into 48 8 times, which is 48. Subtract that, I get 0. So it's 18 bows that can be made. Number 4, Ellen has 12 pounds of coffee. Wants to repackage some size of 3/4 of a pound. How many bags of coffee can she make? So 12 divided by 3/4. So once again, to change a whole number into a fraction, you simply just put a 1 under it. So it's 12 over 1. Opposite of division is multiplication. Reciprocal is 4/3. So 12 times 4 is 48 over 3. And then I have improper fractions, so it's got to be converted. So 48 divided by 3. 4 goes into 3, or 3 goes into 4 one time with 18. When I bring down my 8, 3 goes in 18 6 times, which is 18, 0, so that she can make 16 bags of coffee. Okay. Number 5, eggs are sold by the dozen. England muffins are sold in packages of 6. What is the least number of packages each can be bought to make egg sandwiches? So first, I need to find the LCM of a dozen and 6. Well, a dozen is 12, and of course 6. So what do they all have in common? They both can be divided by 6, and I get 2 and 1. So 6 times 2 is 12, times 1 is 12. So I need to make sure I have 12 eggs and 12 muffins. Well, if eggs are sold in a dozen, I need 1 dozen to equal 12. So I need 1 dozen eggs to work, for that to work. And then packages of 6, so I need 2 packages, because 2 times 6 is 12. 2 packages, or 2 packs of muffins to equal 12. Number 6, easiest way to do this, try to find which one is equivalent, is find the GCF of 72 and 42. So if I'm just going to write right here in the middle, 72 and 42. Some of y'all in class, you guys wanted to start off with 2 because you weren't sure. That's fine. 72 divided by 2 is 36. 42 divided by 2 is 21. Those can be divided by 3, and I get 12 and 7. 2 times 3 is 6. And then what's left down at the bottom gets added in the parentheses. And there's your answer. Another way to do that is actually do the math and get 72 plus 42, and that equals 114. And then go through and do each one of these, add, multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, to figure out which one of those 4 would equal 114. But this way is, seems to be the quickest. Okay, number 7. Excuse me. A baker is baking a cake for the party, uses 3 cups of oil for each cake. How many cakes can she make if she has 6 cups? There, so it's 6 divided by 3/4. Guys, I know in your study guide I did not give you multiple choice answers, but that's because I did this for a reason. I'll explain when we get there. So once again, 6 is 6 over 1. Opposite of division is multiplication. Reciprocal is 4/3. 6 times 4 is 24. 3 times 1 is 3. 24 divided by 3 is 8. So it would be letter B in this case. Number 8, once again, is another division problem. We have 33.5 inches is this shelf. CDs are 3/8 of an inch. So I want to do 33.5 divided by 3/8. Once again, I have to convert this to an improper fraction. So I go 66, 67. So 67 over 2. Opposite is multiplication. Reciprocal is 8/3. So 67 times 8 is 536 over 6. So now I have to divide. So 536 divided by 6 goes in there 8 times, which is 48. So 5, bring down my 6, goes into 56 9 times, which is 54, with 2 left over. So I have the actual answer is 89 and 2/6, which can be simplified by 2, and you get 89 and 1/3. The problem is I can't have 1/3 of a CD, so I can only have 89 CDs on the shelf. Now, if you notice, I don't have an answer of 889. The answer is not here. There will be one of them on the test where your answer won't be there, so you need to trust yourself. But remember, there's only one of them. If you get more than one, then you made a mistake somewhere. There's one. that is not there. Okay, 36 balloons, 24 pieces of candy, gift bags he can make. How many gift bags can he make if he wants to use all of the balloons and all the candy? This is a GCF question. We're looking for the GCF of 36 and 24. Most of you in class, most of my class said they started off with 4, which 36 divided by 4 is 9. 24 divided by 4 is 6. Those can be divided by 3. And you get 3 and 2. GCF is on the left. So 4 times 3 is 12. So you can have 12 bags. And then last but not least is this question right here. First off, you automatically know A and B cannot be correct, because if you notice, you got half, 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 and then these circles are much smaller right here at the end. This circle is much larger than at the end. So right there, you already know those two cannot be correct because the circles have to be the same amount. So we're down to C and D. And we know we're looking for ones that are cut into a 1/2 inch. So you take the whole rectangle, and this one's cut into a 1/2. That's a 1/2, that's a 1/2, that's a 1/2, that's a 1/2, so on. So your answer is D. C, if you notice, they're cut into 4ths. So that's a 1/4 of each. So the correct answer for this one is D. I hope this helps you guys study for the test tonight. Good luck tomorrow.